Hello everyone and welcome back to another goddamn video. This is my Sonic Unleash least favorite to favorite stages. That will be including daytime and night stages. If you don't like my opinion, then screw off. All right, let's get into it after this little cutscene of this the best cutscene ever in this game.
You little. Huh? Getting away!
My least favorite stage in Sonic Unleash has to be the tail stage. I really don't care. The tail stage is one of the worst things in the implements in this game. I know they try to copy a Sonic Adventure 1 for the egg carrier scenes that you try to shoot the missiles from the sky, but they did never create that magic because it was such a big pain in the ass. And the thing is, the reason why I find it such a big pain in the ass is because I try to get S rank on the stage, and you have to get a perfect combo to get an S rank on that stage. So I hate it. I despise it. Thankfully, they didn't try to recreate it in any other Sonic games. Thankfully, but if they ever try to do it again, please let us move on our own. Let me shoot things out of the sky on my own pace, not try to button combo it and then trying to get the best combo ever. I hate it. I really hate Tail Stage. That's why it's the worst, least favorite stage in this list. My next least favorite has to be the Antarctic stage. The beginning part of the game or the stage is actually pretty fun. I liked it, like the openness of you able to boost and all that stuff. But it just gets to the part that when you get on the ski, it's so hard to control, and it's one of the worst mechanics in the goddamn game. Trying to control that ski on ice, and then you're trying to get the medals. Like I know people will try to 100% and complete it, and try to get 200 medals in this game, but I feel like one of the most difficult parts is trying to get the medals in the stage. And on top of that, there's that one robot that always hits you, no matter what, how well skilled you are with this game. It always hits you. I think it's like almost at the end of the stage. But the only reason why this is on the bottom part of my list is because of the goddamn ski section. If there was a better part, if they replaced the ski section with something else with Sonic, I would put this a little bit higher on my list. But just because it has a ski part, I really despise it. My next one on my list has to be the China stage. Let me actually look up the name. It's actually called Dragon Road. So Dragon Road is not is next to the Antarctic stage because the only part that I despise of Dragon Road is this platforming section where everything starts moving in circles and the platforming. I really hate that part. Everything else of the stage is perfectly fine. I love the running on the water. I love the beginning part of the stage that you running down the Great Wall of China. I think that's what they call it. They try to get inspiration from it, the Great Wall of China. And then everything after that is just the platforming is really sucky. And I really hate the sections where you're getting chased by the bot and then you're running so slow. You can even tell by the speed meter that you're going half of your speed. I don't understand why they have a speed cap for these type of parts of the stage. I really don't understand. And it's at the end of the stage, bro. When at the end of the stage, you should be going blitzing. You go, yeah. But the stage is good. I love it. I like the China stage. I really do. I really like the Dragon Road stage. But the where it lacks is the platforming. The platforming really sets it back, and that's why it's the next one, bro. It sucks. My next on the list, I it's like a love hate relationship with this stage. Is the Arab Sands. The stage really starting off the tight corners in this stage really impeded of being a little bit higher on my list because the corners are such a hassle to do. And really, like, I really don't have that much of disliking of this stage. It's really at sometimes at the almost at the end section or the middle section of it. I would say the pillars when they're falling down, you have to be faster than the pillars when the pillars are falling down. But I always get hit by the pillars, and it really pisses me off when I get hit by the pillars because it like it happens to me every single time. I don't know if this happens to everyone, but the middle section, the pillars are falling down, and the pillars hit you all the time. And even though I'm trying to boost as fast as I possibly can, it really sucks. The platforming is not that bad in the stage. You just there's other alternatives to skip the platforming sections in this map, this stage, I mean, which is really good. This is which is I really like about it. But really, this stage, I hate it because of the pillars falling down, and I would say also the little bit of the platforming section, the little up and down columns, really doesn't fit my vibe. Yeah, I don't know if anybody understands what I'm trying to say, but yeah, this is why I think this is the middle stage for me. Like, and it's a little bit of the least, but it's close to the middle. Now we're in the middle. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's there. For the first stage, after you get introduced to Chip and everybody else, the first stage of Sonic Unleash, there's not really much to hate or say it's the best stage in the entire game. It's just there because it's actually pretty decent. The grinding sections are pretty nice. The boosting in the middle part, everything else, everything is pretty good with the stage. There's not really much to hate about it, not really much to like about it because it doesn't um, feel very extravagant. If anybody gets my flow, but yeah, this stage is just a good middle ground. It's not the best, not the worst, but it's pretty enjoyable to play as a daytime. My next stage after this is the skyscraper one. The skyscraper one is actually pretty fun. The beginning part is fun. Homing attacking the drones in the beginning is pretty fun. The only thing that I would say that I really hate about this stage is the two speed sections that are back to back, which I really despise. It's not that, as I said, it's not that fun. But if you look past out all of that, the grinding section is pretty nice. You have to be very strategic on what path you're gonna choose. I also love the running on the roof, the buildings, going from side to side and then trying to sidesway from not hitting the bombs. That's pretty fun. On top of that, the three things I hate about this is the two speed block sections that you only get half your speed. Really bad. Really hate it. And the other part is you can skip this part. You can also skip it. I know there's a path that you can skip it, but if you're not able to skip it, it's the drift section. You can't even boost. The only thing I hate about this game a lot is that they show that Sonic can drift, but his drift is not very well implemented. It's very like, let's just say it's very sluggish. It's not, you can't do tight drifts. Your tight drifts are really bad. You can't even boost when drifting. Only you could only boost when drifting in open sections, not even when you're trying to do the tight corners. That's why it's past the first stage because I like this map because of all the optional paths that you can do just to skip a majority of this section and get a faster time. All right, now we're going to my most favorites, and one of my most favorites is Savannah Citadel. The starting part of the stage is amazing when you have so much openness to boost and drift around in this stage. It feels nice, and then smashing through those Eggman bots is actually really pleasing. Uh, the platforming actually feels nice when you Sonic homing attacks on those long sticks. I don't know how you call it, the long bars, and it jumps from long bar to long bar. That's one thing I would say it's really bad because the long bars and the homing attack don't really communicate very well. Because if you mess up on the long bar jump and then try to homing attack, you might mess up on the homing attack and choose another long bar you want to get on. But that's the only thing I would hate about this stage. Everything else is pretty fun because you have two open sections in this game, one in the beginning and one in the middle section, and it feels really nice just to be able to boost and drift and go and just speed through the section. It feels real good. The ending part, quick time section at the end to get the ring. You have to be really precise with that too, because if you don't get it right, then you have to start all. You have to go loop de loop again and then do it again, so you can get your gold ring. But yeah, this stage is really enjoyable. Now, now don't complain to me. Rooftop Run is good, but there's one more stage that I personally like more because of how vibrant and colorful it is. But Rooftop Run really doesn't have anything bad. I would just say the only thing I hate about it is the diving section of it, and those spike balls. Really, I really hate it. I really hate that dive section of spiky balls. It really pisses me off. But everything else about it, when you get on top of the Big Ben, yeah, Big Ben, and then you start grinding down, and you go super fast. Ooh, I love it. Oh, why it's not my number one? I just remember now. The end of the stage when you have to go and hit these three bots are chasing after you, or these three bots are in front of you, and your speed is restricted. That's what pisses me off. That when I should be at the end of the stage and I should be blitzing, I shouldn't be restricted by these three goddamn bots stopping me from making it like enjoying me being Sonic, going as fast as I possibly can to reach my goal ring. But just because of those three goddamn bots, I go slower and I'm wasting more time. So yeah, that's why it's my second favorite. I don't know if anybody was able to predict it, but Jungle Joyride is my favorite Sonic daytime stage. It's vibrant, colorful, it's super enjoyable. The open water sections that you're able to run on shows how fast Sonic is. Any wrong step you do in the stage, and you just mess up your time, and you won't be able to get the S rank. I love everything about this stage, but you all know I'm gonna repeat myself. Those two things, the speed restriction parts of the stage, piss me off. Those two things piss me off, and I can't find it enjoyable. But it's one of my favorite stages because it's so vibrant and colorful. It like it matches with Sonic's color of fur, and it is so pleasing to look at everything. And it feels like you're just blitzing through the stage most of the time, just except for the two platforming sections, the one at the middle section with the waterfall and the one at the end, but it's super fun. I don't know if any of y'all like this stage as much as I do, but this stage is my one number one favorite. Now we're gonna go to the Warehawk stages, and I don't know if anybody, if you want to skip this shit, just skip the Warehawk stages. But if you guys enjoyed my opinion for the Sonic daytime stages, then thank you so much. I don't know if this surprises anyone, but the skyscraper section of the Warehog, I really despise it. It's too much platforming. It's too much on one single beam, trying to balance yourself most of the time. One wrong step and you fall down. It's really it. I can't. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It just sucks. It just sucks walking on a single beam and trying to maneuver everything, and then there's just small portions of you fighting. I don't even think there's that much fighting in this section. It's just there's probably like 7 fights in total. I would to say 7 or 8, and is most of it is just seeing how well you can platform and jump across things. And I just don't like about don't like it at all about this stage. That's why it's my least favorite nighttime stage. I really I don't know if anybody can add more to this. I just hate it. I just hate it. I just hate platform for the Werehog because it's not really that easy to control and just on a single beam and just no, forget about it. Least favorite. My next least favorite has to be Arab Sands. I hate that the stage is so open and has so much wasted potential just for you to find goddamn cubes and just put them in their goddamn place. The cube things I really goddamn hate. Just trying to find the cubes, and I struggled for a time because I got stuck in a section part of this stage. I got stuck. I don't know where it was. I think it was a rooftop, and it was multiple rounds of the Beatles. These long armed suckers. I hate it. And the worst thing about this is they introduced the fire mage, bro. I don't know why the hell they added the fucking fire mage to this goddamn stage, but I despise it so much because Sonic gets just you can't touch it. You have to get a barrel, throw the barrel at it, and then punch it. But guess what? If you don't beat it up in enough time, and then it just reignites itself, and then you touch it again, you burn yourself. So you know what? When I did, I just jumped in a goddamn puddle and started punching the shit out of it. Because what you're gonna do? I'm in a puddle and I'm getting wet and I'm punching you and you're trying to set me on fire, but I'm in a puddle. And that's it. The stage is open. Wasted potential on open stage. Next thing, fire mage. Goddamn hate the fire mage because it's such a big pain in the ass. And that's it. Fuck this stage. These next two stages, I really don't hate that much. They don't stand out to me as much as the other stages do. So it's like the beginning of the night stage and the second night stage of this game, the Citadel and the first stage. I don't even know what the hell the first stage is called, but these two don't really catch my eye as much. I would just say the ending parts of parkouring really really don't catch my attention. I would say the other stage, the second stage of Citadel. I would say the ending part, the fight for the four Eggman bots really is such a tight and compact space that it really, I really despise because I died once to it, and it really sucks to say that I died once on the end part of the stage when I was about to get the ring, but I really hated that it was such a tight section. The first stage of Sonic Unleash, the son of the Warhog stage is not that bad. I wouldn't say it's that bad because it has an open space. The parkour is not that bad. It's pretty decent for a first time stage, and it's really nothing to be. There's really nothing to hate about it. It's just it doesn't really stand out to me. I'm gonna be honest. This stage, the Dragon Road stage, I really don't find nothing pleasing with it. To be honest, I think I should have just put it down. It's just that I think it's not that demanding of the platforming because it's not that required if you don't want to platform a lot. But if you want to platform, then you could platform in this part of in this section, and you could jump across the boxes to get the medal. I did that and I died, but I was able to get the medals. Fuck that. But the part of the tiles, really nothing is really standing out this map. I was like I was really prepared to say something about this map or stage. I don't know why I keep on saying map. This stage, like there's nothing really standing out with this stage. I would say the group fights are pretty cool. Like you could beat the shit out of the Beatles and then just throw the Beatles across everybody. But yeah, really nothing stands out. Damn. I thought I was gonna find something that stands out with this section, but no, really nothing stands out. I would just say it's really the music's really good and it's pretty scenic for what a stage is. So yeah, that's why it's on the fourth spot. We'll be honest. Rooftop Rampage. I'm gonna call that Rooftop Rampage. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I'm gonna call it Rooftop Rampage. I really like this map because I really like how destructive you can be in this stage. I said map again. I'm really gonna punch myself. This stage that you could break down the doors, you can get into the buildings. I would just say in those alleys, the fighting gets a little repetitive. I would say because you would have to prepare. There's like probably like five fights in the alley section, two big boy fights. I really like the big boy fights in this section because it's really open. The first time you meet is the guy inside the warehouse or the barrel house, and then another one outside in the Big Ben Plaza. I would say I really like those two placements of those big boy fights. The parkour is not that bad. It's just that it kind of reminds me of Dragon Road because how spinny the clocks are spinning, and then you have to grab onto it. But the Warehog platforming is not that bad as this daytime stage platforming. So there's a way to really get past it really fast. But I really enjoy this map. I really enjoy that. Like the last part is parkour. It's pure parkour. It's like no fighting in the parkour, nothing like that. It's pure parkour and pure platforming. So I really enjoy about it, and it really gets you active. You have the so yeah. Third place, Rooftop Rampage. Really enjoy it. Now time to get to number two. My second favorite Warehog stage has to be Jungle Night Ride. You get it? Jungle Joyride, Jungle Night Ride. But yeah, this stage. Okay, I almost so fucked up. This stage is so beautiful, scenic. It kind of feels cinematic. Everything just blends in so well, and when you're fighting, it feels so like so part of it, if you know what I mean, because the monsters kind of fit in with the background, and it like brings in something like some type of pleasure to it. You know what I mean? Just being their ass. But yeah, this stage I really love it. The only part that I hate, it doesn't have the part that I hate doesn't mean that you guys have to hate it too. But the part that I hate is the part of the waterfall and that you're trying to parkour over the water and all and everything else. That's what I hate. I don't doesn't mean that you guys have to hate it too, but I just hate jumping across the water because the werehog really sucks. With the double jump also, then you would have to do a combo just to fix yourself and get across areas. But yeah, everything about the stage is pretty beautiful and nice. I really love the ending part too, where you have to click on the flower stages. So like the press on each flower stage really is a nice touch to it. So yeah, this stage is my second favorite, and I don't know if you guys know what number one is because you probably don't know what number one is. Now, my most favorite is the Antarctic stage because of how well the Werehog stands out in a white biome area. I really enjoy this map, even though it's slippery, it's everything. It really activates you of how fast you have to go with the Werehog. That's what something I like because Sonic you have to go like daytime stage Sonic, you have to go fast, but you're not really thinking about how fast you're gonna go with the Werehog. And now in this stage, you're going really fast. The Werehog, you have to precisely pull everything, like the part of the where you have to spin the wheel and the little stage part of the stage comes out. You have to really go fast for that part. You sliding in the warehouse stage is really fun because of how fast you have to go. You can mess up sometimes on the part. I would say people find that as of hate or something they despise of the stage of because of how fast you go on the sliding ice, and that you have to grab onto the platform so you don't fall off. But I find that really, really fun because of how activated you have to be so you could precisely time everything and you also get your medals really, really at the moment. So yeah, even though it's so bland, it just feels so right for a nighttime stage. It just feels good. I would just say that because it feels like a nighttime stage, if you know what if you get what I mean. But yeah, so yeah, the Antarctic is my favorite stage, and we have one more stage, a special stage, I would say, because it's a combination of day and nighttime stages, so it deserves its own spot. Now, Eggman Land is a fucking pain in the ass. I would just say that there's some parts of it that are good. I would say the beginning part of Eggman Land is amazing. The part that you have to ski with Sonic and Eggman Land, pain in the ass, fucking hate it. The Werehog really is time consuming that you have to wait for some things to go your way so you can do it. So you can't really go that fast in the Werehog stage, but I really despise it. Uh, so this stage is hate and love because the Werehog's fucking platforming sucks ass in this shit. I think everybody would agree on me to me the part with the beams and there's no way to grab on it really sucks. Really goddamn sucks. So I fucking hate how it sucks that the beam section there's no grabbing. So if you fuck up, you fuck up. I died like 6 times in this stage just because of how bad the Werehog grab was in this stage. Sonic, there's only one section that's bad, and that's the ski section. Fuck that. But yeah, this a stage is a love hate relationship with it because there's some parts that are good, then there's some parts that are bad. So like the any part of the warehouse stage, you beating up those two big boys, easy as fuck because quick time events, and you kick them out, you kill them instantly is really enjoyable. But the platform for the warehouse terrible. The ski section for the day for Sonic terrible. So yeah, love hate. I would say this thing is more of a least favorite than a most favorite. So I would say that it would be like around from 1 out of 10. I'll put this shit in 4. Fuck it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my least favorite and most favorite daytime and nighttime Sonic stages. Literally made this video because YouTube has an inspiration section saying, "Oh, what should be your next video?" And I was like, damn it, you know what? Let me do one of these videos. And is what this the idea of creating this video was. um, so thank you all for joining, and hope you have an amazing new year, and you all have an amazing future. Bye.